Hi everybody, welcome to Milgat Farms. We are in the tractor today. The M4900, where the AC is still not working. So you might have caught a video the other day where we put the AC compressor on the dryer in hopes that it would solve the problem, and it didn't. It really didn't. We've got a little, I won't say it's not a bigger problem, but it's not cooling. So the problem's still here. And I think what we've got is a bad switch. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is our control panel here inside the cab, and this switch right here is not working properly, or at least that's what I believe. So today we're going to go ahead, remove the switch, replace it, and put it back together. So I'm thinking this is going to go fairly easy, right? No, not at all. So stick around. I'm going to show you how we're going to get this switch in, and then we've got a little, I can't say a surprise, but it was a surprise to me. So we got a little concern, a little surprise that we're going to have to fix as well. So come along, let's see how this is going to unfold today. Okay, there's one, there's two. Ah. Okay. Gotta go get a ratchet. Oh, no way. That was easy. Okay. Oh boy. Oh no. Huh. Wow. That was easy. Okay, there's the switch. And that little guy right there wouldn't come out. So what we're gonna do is put the new switch in, connect it up, blow everything out of here, and then put the roof back on. Why does it feel like that's where that iron harness is? There we are. No way. All right. There, that's in. Okay guys, Emily just came down and gave me a hand putting in that little guy right there. And there's another one right up inside of here. It's hard to see them. See that little nut? That's the faceplate. I don't necessarily think you have to have that off, especially if you go with this method, but I did have it off, so I had to get it back on, and Emily came up here to help me. Now check that out, would you? I never saw that. That may be why my AC's not working all that well. Check it out, guys. This is the box for the heater box, or for the fan motor right here. So that's the fan, right? And this is the box, but the box is broken. And I never saw that. Oh, that's terrible. Man, I don't want to pull this whole thing apart. I really don't. All right, this is interesting. From the inside, this is the ceiling inside the tractor, right? And so, this is the controls for the HVAC. You have your vent controls, your motor, or your motor control, and then you have your AC compressor clutch control. And so the switch is right here. So this switch was too wide to come out between the side of this and the control panel. Plus the control panel would move because it was screwed to this bar right here. So the control panel could just slide a little bit and this would not slide out. So I had to take the roof off to put this new switch on, which is not a problem. I mean, it was real easy. You'll see it go back together very simply. However, while I was up in there, I realized the two screws that I pulled out for the faceplate had nuts on the back of them. When they dropped down into here, which I didn't know that, I just thought they'd come out and then I could put them back in. Completely wrong. But I knew I was going to have to pull the roof off. I did, put my switch in. Emily came up, we put the two parts in, and then my light just happened to shine down here in the bottom.
There they are.
No.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so the whole reason for replacing the roof,
What in the world?
that's part of the plenum. So this entire thing right here is a plenum. Okay. So let me.
What would cause a failure like this?
Well, that's what caused the roof failure. I had a limb come off a tree, break the roof. When it broke the roof in pieces, it included that, and that is right here. So this is your motor, and it's supposed to draw from the top, and it's supposed to pull through the HVAC and throw air in the building, throw air inside the cab. Can't. The hole's right there. And there you're holding on to it. So now I got to thinking, well, how am I going to fix this? Let me have this thing. Put that back before I screw that up. So I started thinking about it, and that's when I went and I got my hands on this screw here, and that screw is going to be enough to go right there. So what we're going to do is drill a hole right here to the bottom, insert our screw. We're going to take a little bit of epoxy, we're going to put it on the edge of this, and then we're going to take some true duct tape and we're going to tape it in and screw this thing together and hold it together, and that's going to be it. This guy right here has got to be $1,000 if you can even get it. I mean, so I'm like, because I haven't had the air hasn't been working in here really well. It's been okay, but it's not been well. So
I wonder if Kubota is considered just giving these tractors away if you sign something to promise to buy the parts.
I don't know.
If you're working your way through rebuilding two of them.
Yeah,
It
could be worse.
Everybody has their problems, you know. Ford, John Deere, International, everybody has.
These don't have a lot of problems. Man, this has been a good tractor.
Well,
for
people are buying them like crazy. There must
for what
be
I
something
do.
good about them.
So our next thing here is we need to drill a hole right through here because
The diameter of that screw.
yeah. So we're gonna drill a hole through the top, take it through the bottom,
Clamp her down.
and we're just gonna begin that clamp process. In the
You
meantime,
have two of those screws.
I'm just gonna do one. I'm just gonna put it right there.
And so the switch that you put in there sticks through to the inside, so you reach up in the cab, top of the cab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So as soon as we get this part done, we put the screws back together for this, and then I need to vacuum that out, hit it with the blower, and then put the roof on, and we're done.
Okay.
So the only thing I need to do at the moment is go ahead and get the drill a hole for this right here, straight through. And I'm going to get a little bit of cleaner, clean that, put a little epoxy on it, get my duct tape, not duct tape, but true metal duct tape. Because once I get this in place with a little bit of epoxy, I'm going to duct tape it where it needs to be. And then that's going to seal that whole thing completely off.
That'll keep it there.
And then we should be okay.
All right, if you drill it and epoxy it, I'll vacuum.
Yeah, we can do it.
So the compressor and the clutch and all that are good. None of that was messed up at all.
I don't know.
Your problem was right here.
I think the problem is here. But I got a new clutch. I got a new compressor.
You told me. Extraordinary cost.
Well, you've got to pay for stupid. But if, or I'll just go buy one. But it is key to getting that pump out of that well without losing your mind. Because I've already done, I pulled one by hand before.
Yeah. How far down is it?
I don't know. I have no idea. That's the problem. If I knew, then you know. There we go.
Okay, so far. I don't want to brag on you, nothing, but so far.
No need to brag. No, we never get up there. Getting close. I'm not quite got it yet, but it helped me get it. Yeah, that's enough. Gabriel's loving school.
I am so glad. I was afraid that separating them, I thought was going to be some problem. They've had their whole lives together, and then all of a sudden they're in different places for hours. You know?
Yeah, he's got these new friends. He said, I got a new friend, Dad.
Girlfriend.
He said, a girl. I said, wait, you got a girlfriend? He's like, it's not like that, Dad. But for the most part,
well, beggars can't be choosers.
No. You couldn't, you had no
history.
No history at all.
No fights.
Nothing. Cord is plugged on the other end. Oh, I think she still is. Alright, there's a camera up here. Yeah, hit it. Hold on. That work. Hit it. Yeah. That's it. That's it. We can do a little. If you guys look up in there, you can see where the piece is back where it's supposed to be. We put some duct tape in there, wrapped it on the bottom, and our little screw is all the way through. And now it's time to test it out and see if it works. That's it. It's working. Yay. Don't shake the tractor. Don't go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. I'm gonna pull it off. I can get it on. I am grateful to Lud for coming over, hanging out, and helping, especially putting the roof on. I mean, standing on top of those tires and removing it the first time was really hard, and having him here, certainly a blessing. I really appreciate it. Enjoy working with him. It's always a good time. So the tractor is now working. The switch is in. Let me back up. So now the switch is in. AC is working. It is really cold and it's the fall. So by next summer, we'll have air conditioning. Everything's going to be good, right? I'm not really sure what our next project is going to be. I'm sure there is something broken here on the farm and a bunny trail that we'll have to go down to get that fixed too. So at the moment, this project is done. I'm excited. Thanks a lot for helping, Lud. Really appreciate it. And now it's time to go do something else. Thanks a lot for watching. Consider giving us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. And until next time, guys, God bless you.